As part of getting CPM running on my homemade computer, I've got to upload a disk image to this storage device which I've put on the back. But I haven't done the writing to the storage device, but I have done the uploading, and what the uploading to my computer allows me to do is upload ZX81 games. So if I press F3 to go into the ZX81, and then when I type load, I've written a function which intercepts the load command and says start upload. So I can now type in disk image, or a tape image I should say. Then that uploads it to the computer, and when it's finished uploading, it should do a quick checksum on what it's uploaded and say pass. And so I just hit any key, and so there's 3D Monster Maze for the ZX81 running on my homemade computer, and it's running over a serial port. So there's I have to wait for this this game. The instructions sort of scroll up, and you have to wait for them to end before you can continue. Slightly annoying on some games when they make you read instructions when you already know what you're going to do. So when it's scrolled past, I'll press C to continue and start the actual game. But as you can see, because I'm going over a serial port, there's a slight delay in updating some of the big updates which go to the display. But actually the game actually runs reasonably well. I hit C to actually start the game. So there's a few things about at this point. Now it says about the mist of time will pass over 30 seconds, so it goes into fast mode, and on the ZX81 what would normally happen is the display go kind of all hazy, and then it'll run faster that way. But because it uses an output port to do that, I think it's output port FD to turn off the non-maskable interrupts, and then it allows the processor to do fast processing. And then it will turn back on that non-maskable interrupts, and on the ZX81 that will bring the display back. But because I don't have port FD on my homemade computer, it has to run in slow mode, so it takes a few seconds longer to actually do this setting up of the maze than it would do normally. But I get to see the display doesn't go hazy while I do it. When I actually do put a graphics card or graphics IC on my homemade computer, then I won't have to use a serial port, and I won't have any speed issues because the graphics IC will process really quickly, and also I'll be able to, hopefully when I do the card, the PCB which does the graphics IC, and hopefully have a sound IC as well, I'll have a ZX81 keyboard. So here it's loaded up. I have a ZX81 keyboard and sound chip as well, and that will help the actual running. And also, because you can see here, I've used the graphics which like approximate ZX81 graphics. So this is the IBM code page 850, and I've used whatever graphics are available on this code page of characters. Oops, I was never very good at this game. I'll start it again. But when I have a graphics IC, I'll be able to use the actual graphics. I'll be able to define graphics to actually be the ZX81 graphics, so it'll even look like a ZX81 as well.